One day, while giving birth to a cub, a lioness died. At that very moment, a herd of sheep happened to pass by. The little cub followed the herd. Mistakenly, the sheep too considered him as one of their own, and so the cub was raised among them. Living with the sheep, the lion cub came to believe himself to be a sheep as well. Since he grew up among them, it was natural for him to behave like them. He lived with the sheep and thought he belonged to them. He became a vegetarian, happily eating grass. He had no idea what a lion even was. Not once, not even in his dreams, did he think he could be a lion. How could he? Everywhere around him there were only sheep. He had never roared like a lion. He had never lived alone like a lion. With time, the cub grew older. Slowly he turned into a strong and handsome young lion. The sheep grew accustomed to him, just as he became accustomed to them. But one day, while the flock was grazing in the field, an old lion suddenly attacked. When he noticed the young lion among the sheep, he was stunned. He could not believe his eyes. Never before had he seen such a sight, a lion grazing like a sheep. Neither were the sheep afraid of him, nor did they even realize that a lion was in their midst. Forgetting his intention to hunt, the old lion decided instead to capture this young lion and uncover the truth. The old lion charged at the herd, and all the sheep ran for their lives. The young lion too fled in fear. Though he ran fast, the old lion eventually caught him. He roared, "You fool! Why are you running away from me?" The young lion trembled, crying, "Please let me go. I am just a poor sheep. Please have mercy." He shook with fear, bleating like a sheep. In that moment, the old lion understood everything. Dragging the young lion to a nearby lake, he forced him to look at the water's surface. The young lion resisted, thinking he was being taken to his death, pleading and crying, but the old lion held firm. When they reached the calm lake, the old lion commanded, "Look at my face, then look at your face. Look at my body, then look at yours in the water." With tearful eyes, the young lion gazed into the lake. For the very first time, he was astonished to see that he did not resemble a sheep at all. He looked exactly like a lion. In that very instant, the truth struck him. He was not a sheep, he was a lion. And suddenly, from deep within his chest, a mighty roar burst out. The sound echoed through the forest, shaking everything around. The sheep scattered in terror. That day, a lion was truly born. He became a completely different being. His false identity with the sheep was nothing but an illusion. Now he had seen reality. A powerful energy surged within him, one that had always been lying dormant. Living among sheep had kept him weak and humble. But in that moment, all weakness and false humility vanished. This story reveals a deep truth. The young lion, raised among sheep, believed himself to be one because of his environment. In the same way, many of us live our lives under false identities. We surround ourselves with people who constantly doubt themselves, and slowly, we too begin to think we are no different. Their fears become ours. Their limitations become our own, and without realizing, we bury our true strength. But imagine, what hidden talents, what great abilities might be lying dormant within you? Perhaps you too are a lion, living among those who make you feel smaller than you are. There will always be people who convince you that you cannot achieve greatness, and because you live with them, you start believing the same lie. But the truth is, you are not weak. You are not ordinary. Deep inside you lies a roar of power, courage, and greatness waiting to emerge. You must rise above the crowd and recognize your true potential. The moment you awaken the lion within, no one in this world will be able to stop you from rising, achieving, and becoming what you were meant to be. So never let the world convince you that you are less. Your real identity is not weakness or failure. It is strength, courage, and determination. Awaken the lion within, and let the world witness the greatness that has always been inside you. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such powerful tales. And always remember, the lion within you is waiting to roar.